Hello everyone. Today I'll discuss the everyday carry bag. So it's just about showing you what I personally use as a versatile bag with all its inventory. It's a bag that I can put in my vehicle or that I will take for a day out in nature. This one complete weighs about 5 kilograms. I was asked to take an inventory of what's in my bags. But you have to know that it's very fluctuating depending on the outings, the themes, or the weather. So I'm giving you an idea of what could be an example of the arrangement of a bag that one can grab for a day trip. So it's a bag that's going to be very versatile. This is the one I currently use in my vehicle. So this bag, I can also use it to spend the night possibly. It'll be basic, but I could manage 1 or 2 nights depending on the conditions. So I chose a small bag, but which is comfortable enough for this use. It's a backpack with a waist strap and a chest strap as well. It's important to me for stability. What I have in this bag will serve me personally, but could potentially be used to help an injured person or someone else. I have resources like rings, survival blanket, etc. Now let's look at this bag and get to what interests us. So it's a Miltec, brand Miltec. It's not the best brand, but I've never really had a problem with this type of bag. It's sturdy cordura. It has a major flaw, which is that the front opening is not complete. That's a bit of a problem with this little bag. It's really small capacity. It must be about 10 liters. So it remains a good compromise, even if it's not the ideal bag. So it is camouflaged in color, because I spend most of my time. In forest areas, it could be black, depending on your living area. Now let's get to the content itself. So there are things that I've already presented in different videos. I won't dwell on that. So I have gloves, for example, anti-cut in the forest, very useful. I'm going to have a bivitac, so that I've already presented. It's a survival blanket forming a sleeping bag. We're going to find some string. I'll take 12 meters. A small classic stainless mora, which is very useful to me. It's a knife, let's say, very versatile. This one too. A classic first aid kit. Bandage, antiseptic, dressing. A chamois. Well, there. I could have put a neck gaiter at that time. It turns out I have a chamois. So that multiple uses, dust, filter water. There are a lot of things with this type of product. I have a fire kit that I'm not going to represent. There are several necessary methods to make fire. Also indispensable. A very useful poncho. It's the same very versatile product. A pocket boy, the saw, which is very useful to me in the forest. Really a tool that does everything. So we will also find a waterproof bag. So this waterproof bag, it is interesting because I will be able to put the entire complete bag inside already. So it can allow me to leave the bag in an area completely sheltered from moisture and rain. So it's still a product that will be very interesting beyond what I just explained. It can serve me as a pillow. It can serve me as a water reserve, as a water cow. It can be a help to buoyancy if you have a crossing of a water course. So waterproof bag, very light, super useful too. So you have the food module. So here for all comers. So there are towels, there are cereal bars, things like that. I have salt and pepper to be able to accommodate wild food. I have freeze-dried. So here You really have good products that I've tested. I even have muesli for the morning, still freeze-dried. There is still quite a lot of food in this bag. Just tea, that's it. I also have some tablets for water purification, but I think they are in the first aid kit. So here we have a gas cartridge that will work with the kitchen kit. Let's say you have a small gas. MSR. It's one of the lightest on the market, very practical, frankly effective. In terms of discretion, at 15 meters, we can't hear it anymore. No associated smell. A stainless steel bottle that can withstand fire and gas. A quarter that will fit like this, which is also stainless steel, that can also withstand fire and gas. So you have something quite pragmatic, and you have a spoon fork system, always interesting. On the front pouch, now the electronics, so mobile phone. Then I have a small solar charger. This is very interesting because it's a charger that will allow me to recharge the phone, the headlamp, which also works by USB, which recharges by USB, so the associated cable, and the global positioning system, the Garmin, it's an Oregon 700. So this one is the global positioning system that I have a little bit everywhere. It's very interesting. It's very precise. It picks up American satellites, but also Russian satellites. So as a result, there is a very, very good penetration of signals, which means that even in the tropical forest or dense forest, we still get good results and good positions. So we can obviously double up with a map of the area where you are at that moment. You need a small compass or a compass, we can double it. There, I didn't double it. Paper is also an excellent option if you know how to use it properly. To conclude the discussion about this pouch, before we move on, we have a leader man with a stainless steel tweezer next to it. It's a little bit what's missing on the leader man. For ticks, thorns, anything that is a bit precise to manage, which could also be associated with the first aid kit. And reflective bands, so the elastic reflective bands that can be worn as armbands or that can be put on the MOLLE system at the back of the bag very easily, so that you can be spotted, especially when you cross a road with traffic or when you are in a group, even in the forest, so that we can locate each other with a flash of light or even the glow of the moon. We have now seen the entire contents of this bag that I currently have in the vehicle. But I also have this tactical bivouac module. It's the winter module in this case, which pairs perfectly with this type of bag. So I suggest on the field in the following video that we see the contents of this tactical bivouac. And we will discuss the main subtleties of its use. See you soon in the next video.